Hi lovely people, here's Nataly Rajcevic again with the last part, so the 7th part. But we made on the 7th day yesterday a little pause. I got the information that it's very important to really let that sink in and just have a rest day before we close that. So today we're closing up and want to, it doesn't mean that this ritual ends now. They said it's at least 2 weeks that it will go further in how it goes through the different parts of ourselves and also is moving through Earth and all of us. So, but today we will wrap it so that it is round and how the angel want that to do. I'm very curious about. The energies that we tap in and work today with are again the energies of abundance and also our DNA, so I'm curious how they will work with us today. What was very strong yesterday was for me the energy of already abundance. Actually, I was very grateful, so I would be interested how you felt yesterday, how this day was, all this gratefulness that was coming up for what I have in my life and how am I living, who is with me, how the weather was, and so on. So there were lots of beautiful things that I thought of and that I was grateful for. So we will see how this comes in today as well. But I want to start with Archangel Michael, to call him in and to ask him to clear us again and the whole space, the whole ritual space that we put on last Friday, and to clear that all as it is in the highest good. And what was also coming up, I mean, we are asked to feel what is coming up, all these emotions and so on. So this is what we keep on doing. It's not stopping now. And when we get aware of a pattern, we just watch it and we allow it to transform. We clear ourselves constantly. So this will be more and more important in the next month and years, I guess, that we really take care of our own energy bodies. And yeah, not just look at, for ourselves, then for our whole humanity, our living here on Earth. That we can clear old patterns as we did, or as we're doing it just now. Yeah, so this will continue. For that, it is very needed to clear once in a while, good as daily. So what we're doing now with the Archangel Michael. And it will not take the emotions away that you have, but perhaps it will clear the surface emotions. They're on the surface they push you in one or to the other side, but it will also reveal how we felt that now over these days that we joined, that the deeper emotions from inside, what is really, want to move you in a direction that is not just good for you, then good for all. These are coming clearer out, and you can move clearer in one direction. So it's not about when we want to clear, to take emotions away at all. It's just to clear these emotions that distract our thoughts and really, get into the emotions. They move us towards that, what is really connected to our hearts and in our highest good. So, we'll ask Archangel Michael and his holy army to really clear everything, and as it is in the highest good for all, this whole room of this ritual on all 4 levels of our minds. And to anchor us into Mother Earth, or even deeper when your grounding point is deeper than the Earth. And allow that to happen. And to cut and clear any cords that may have come in. And bring them wherever they belong to. Cut them and clear them. Hi, Devin. Allow that really to go through your whole being, your whole essence, all the different levels, and also through the earth. And it also goes through to sky, so it goes in all directions at the same time. It's clearing in all directions, cutting and clearing everything that isn't in your highest good anymore. And also for the whole ritual that isn't in the highest good, for all humanity, what we touched, this space that we worked on in the last 7 or 8 days. And again, grounding in. And we ground now simultaneously down and up. So we imagine we just focus the both source. So the source in the earth, the heart in the earth, and the source of the universe, the heart of the universe. And we imagine that we are growing our roots in both directions. And just by focusing that, the energy is following already. So just allow that to happen, to anchor in to Mother Earth and Father Sky, as it is in your highest good. Okay, and Sophia is already very present again, so we allow her to nurture us from all sides, and she's also nurturing all the people that we were connected to heal them as well. And Raphael is coming into that as well to heal us, our energy fields, and also the ones that we just cleared from. And also they both are coming in, they say, into this ritual room. So it's Sophia and Archangel Raphael. They come in to this whole room that we opened up and hold it over the last 7-8 days to bring their healing in and their love and their nurturing. And also clearing again. On all 4 levels of our minds. Well, I feel that very strongly in the head. Does someone feel that as well that much? It's really as if it's opening from the inside completely at the moment. It's working a lot in the vertebral at the moment, so it feels like, again, lots of thought patterns, and as if consciousness is being transformed, our consciousness. And they say it's not just our consciousness, because we opened the whole room again. It's the planetary consciousness that we work on at the moment. Okay, and then as always, Raphael is working to bring everything back to its perfection. So we ask him to bring this whole room that we opened, the whole ritual for the full moon, this whole transformation in humankind, to heal it back to its perfection. And we just hold the room to allow that to happen in us and in everyone who wants to participate in that around the world. And in Earth itself. thank Father Sky and Mother Earth for her support in that. Okay, if you want, you can put your hands on your lower belly. This is below the navel. Just feel the heat of your hands. I don't know how you feel. My hands are very hot. So just allow this heat to go into your body as well. And Raphael and Sophia are further working through all the different levels. And now they say it's really working on this DNA level, as I said. So this is why it goes so deeply into our bodies as well. So for me, it feels really intense at the moment. And just allow that, just be a conduit for this transformation to happen. So the picture for that is that our DNA is not fixed, it's also moving, it's, you know, it's changing how we involve it, it's evolving with us. And so also it's involved by consciousness, so this is happening now. This is funny, now I see again this fairy tale of sky money, or how you call that in English. In German it's the Sterntaler. And I just see again these gold coins, and this is the energy of abundance, really, you know, the abundance from the universe that is coming down to all of us, to Earth and to everyone. And it's not just abundance of money, it's abundance of love, of energy, of all kinds of stuff, of friendship, of nurturing, of, you know, everything. I said before, you know, a few sessions before, I said the free energy, you know, so there are different parts that this can belong to. And I'm just seeing these money coins coming down as in the fairy tale, so just allow this to happen, to unfold, this energy of abundance. And they say it's coming down like a blessing on the earth. And actually this is the old way how it used to be on earth, you know, it's the paradise on earth. Not the hell, it's the paradise that we can live here, you know. So let us connect to that, allow that to unfold in us and in everyone and everything. And they say also by this energy we are able to bring also species back. You know, we have lots of species that left the planet. And with this abundance energy, it's also possible to bring some species back. So this is very lovely. It just shows us how powerful we actually are as beings, and how we can use our power in a very constructive way. So you can still feel the heat in your belly. And just allow this abundance energy really go through all the levels and into Earth and through Earth. On all 4 levels of our minds and through the whole ritual room. This is really the energy that helps us to create, to bring into life, to birth, to co-create, you know. And they now say this is very important in the coming weeks and months, to be aware that you co-create, that you have powers, that you're not a victim of what is happening around you, that you can work with everything that is around you, and by tapping into this abundance energy, you can really free your powers and really act. And it's about the focus, where you bring your focus, into the worrying, into the fear, or into the creating, into visioning what is best for all of us, into the abundance direction. Okay, I'm now feeling a lot of sea energy is coming in. And they say this is like the link between the DNA and our body, you know, is mostly out of water. So is now the abundance energy is now going into the waters as well. And it still feels that the energy is moving a lot in our vertebral and really in our brain. Okay, now it went deep into earth, and now it came up again to connect to the source, to through all our chakras into the source of the universe again. Okay, now they're coming in with, we had it all these days. It's interesting how similar it is, and still the focus is always a bit different in these days. But it's this loving inner child, and it's Chamuel again who's stepping in with that. And is really, they really precious us, you know, to really take the focus in what is nurturing us, what is bringing us pleasure, what is nurturing. They say again, nurturing. This is what Sophia did so much, you know. But Chamuel is really in this very loving, kind, just very sweet matter. He just asks us to play with him and to really enjoy life and to be grateful for it. So they offer us now to say what we are grateful for. This can be very personally, you know, as I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful that I was able to visit them now. But I'm also grateful to be able to do this work with you. And I'm grateful for living here on earth. I'm grateful for the huge support that we get from the energetic realm, from all the gods, goddesses, from the angels, from the masters, from Jesus and Mary and the earth and all the four directions and her energies, you know, they're all here. And I'm very grateful for that in my life. I'm very grateful for the change that is happening on earth and for the time that we had to get aware of different stuff. I'm very grateful for people staying up now for that, what we are doing to be equally, with equally rights, equally matters, to be equally protected and safe and heard and loved and seen and on earth. And you can always add what you're grateful for, so just go for that. And they say you can do that also the next days. So they say at least 3 days, and you will feel how much push this will give you, how much energy push you will get through that. So just allow that to enter that into your life, to bring that in. And they say when you do that, this gratefulness exercise, and this can be very little things to completely big things, like this whole transformation that we just did, to feel it in the body, to feel the change that you're feeling when you are grateful in your body. It's always very important to feel the body. So now there is Mother Earth coming into it as well. I felt her yesterday and this morning also so big, so strongly, and just taking a rest on her and to take her energy in. It's just so nurturing for us as well, and so important for our lives here on Earth, for our bodies. And she's always there. She just remembers us, that she's always there. And these changes are really going through the body. You know, it's really not just our mental and emotional planes, it's our bodies that they go through. And this is very important because all of these structures that we worked on, you know, they're for centuries and, you know, millenniums. They are also stored not just in Earth, then also in our bodies. So this is what we're working on. We're changing them now. We changed them over the last 7-8 days, and today again strongly. I don't know if you can feel the heat. I find it really hot in my whole body. And this is the change that they bring really on a DNA level. So in all our cells, this story is being transformed. I hope you can feel that. Let me know. Okay. Okay, with the Earth, Uriel is now coming in as well. And he says he's also working on this centuries and millenniums back. Okay, they bring now one point in that we haven't touched so deeply in the days before. And this is that often in these domination or racism, or, you know, whatever this is, and between the genders, you know, we had that in the beginning as well, this theme, is the sexual abuse coming in as well. So just open up and allow that to really integrate. They told me it's necessary to tell that, to bring that in as well, because it's one part to put some pressure onto someone and to bring him down, or her. Doesn't matter which gender, and it doesn't matter which age. And just allow that this pattern is also being transformed to its root on all 4 levels of our minds, in connection to this whole ritual, as it is in the highest good of all of us, the highest good of all. And we all know this has really a old story in all the countries on Earth. This is going deep and I hear lots of screaming, so just give it a bit more room to allow that to clear. On all 4 levels of our mind, from the root, as it is in our highest good, the highest good of all. And they say this is really strongly connected also, you know, how we go along with Earth, how we go along with ourselves, how we go along with everything, how we treat each other as well, what we take for granted, and, you know, and this sexual energy, I mean, this is the life force, this is the strongest energy we have, this is the energy also that is connected to the pentagram, you know, or to the Kundalini. We have different signs all over the world for this life power that we innate and that is also being expressed in our sexuality, or when we birth something, not just children, also when we birth projects or anything else. Everything what we create is being created by this living power, living source, connection to the source of all, and when you're in a body also to the source of the earth. So this feels much lighter and much freer. Can you feel that? And they say now they clear, okay, Micah stepping in as well, they clear still some chains around that whole theme and in this theme. Just allow that to happen, just stay with me in that, with all of us. We're just building a very big channel to allow this transformation to happen, really, from the source and all 4 levels of our minds. That is in the highest good of all. This is now going really deep into Earth as well. And it's also transforming Earth matter. So this is really interesting. I don't know if you felt this over these days now. Whatever we do on healing on ourselves, it has a reflection in the Earth as well, and in our surrounding, you know, in the nature around us. And yeah, it's all influenced by each other. We are connected. And ask that everything what is being cleared is being brought there where it belongs to. There's lots of stuff going now directly into source, back to source. Okay, and I call Archangel Raziel in again, and Raphael as well. Raziel is also the one who is helping with wonders, so to bring his wonders into this deep healing here that is needed, and Raphael brings his healing light. And it's also going through centuries, generations, they say. And they say also it's often connected to wars. You know, we had lots of wars. We still have wars in different countries. So allow this healing to go deep through us and through Earth. And Raziel is swinging his magic wand to just be with this picture. We really have this magic wand, and he has lots of power to do so. So just allow that to really transform all these old patterns as it is in our highest good and the highest good of all these centuries, millenniums. If you feel like moving your body a bit, do so. You can also massage your body a bit. This was a lot of work in our bodies, going through our bodies, through all the levels, through our DNA. Take deep breaths. Okay, and then you can hold one hand on your stomach under your belly button and one hand on your heart. And just allow your heart, the heart energy, to flow into your belly button, to your belly, to your lower belly. And this is like the love that we give to Earth as well. This is what anchors our heart into ourselves, but also into Mother Earth. And they say this is what anchors the healing in and what rounds it up as well. So ask my Archangel Raziel and Raphael to bring your bubble back. To heal your bubble back to its perfection, to bring your energy back to yourself. They all thank you for doing this whole process for humankind and Earth, from the beginning to the end. And you can still do it from the beginning to the end. It's not necessary to start on the last full moon. And if you want to do it again, you can do it again as well. You'll find these videos all also on my YouTube channel very easily, or on the page. Can we ask all the angels, all the support, all the healing forces to work through this matter, through us and through this matter worldwide, as it is in the highest good for all, as long as it is needed, to be healed to its perfection, so better it may be. And so better it is. And now Source is stepping in again with His light and with His unconditional love and His blessing all of us and the Earth, all humankind, being blessed by this love and this light. Okay, and they asked me again to ask you that whenever you feel in yourself or around yourself or in the life from someone else, these themes that we worked on arise, that when you're getting conscious of them, just take a moment to get aware of that, to feel it in your body, and then hand it over to Source, to Maria, to God, to Goddess, to Earth, to whomever you believe in, whomever you have as highest authority in your life, or as source of your being. However you want to call that, call it in and just give this with the question to resolve it to its highest good for all. in the hands of this source. And allow that, feel at a moment and allow that to happen. Just ask for help. This is what they ask you to do. So that each one of us is working further in transforming that through our lives, in our consciousness and also in others. And whenever you have someone who would love to do something similar, just give them, you know, the videos and tell them to do so that we really are having more and more people raising their consciousness about this theme and working on that day by day. But they say this was a very powerful initiation. It's like a very deep start. And I know there were lots of people before us working on that already, but this was a deep kick from the innest of earth, they say. So thanks a lot for participating in that. And yeah, when you want to work further like this, then just keep in touch, and you can sign in the newsletter or come to my site, visit what I'm doing or what I'm offering. So I'm very pleased to work with you guys again. And yes, let's stay in contact and let me know what is happening in your life, the changes that you see, that you be aware of in this case. And yes, let's stay together in that, and really be aware of what we can change here on this earth. And it's not just a game, it's really real. Yeah. Okay. Good, let me see what they want to do to close it up. Okay. Take a deep breath into your middle and release. Take another deep breath into your middle and release to earth. And again, take another deep breath into your middle. Come fully to yourself and release. And we saying thanks again to all the beings there with us today and during the whole process of this 7 or 8 days. We say thanks to our soul, Father Sky. We say thanks to Mother Earth that we live on. We say thanks to all the nature beings. The forest was very strong, the trees, the animals, different animals, the sea, the land, deep into the earth, also the wind and the sky, the rainbow snake and the unicorn, the abundance energies. This fairy tale was coming a lot up, so it's deeply connected as well. All our ancestors, they were with us and helping us. All these different timelines and lives. All the masters and all the other energies, they were helping us. Thanks a lot for this transformation. Our body and each one of us. And the 4 directions of Earth, the north, the south, the east and the west. And the holy middle. The Holy Grail was also there, or Sophia. And the moon for sure, and the sun, they were very strong as well. And all the nature beings, they were with us as well. It felt like a whole celebration yesterday already. So I'm very curious how it will feel tomorrow. And I'm very thankful that you all were with me in this travel, in this ritual. Thanks a lot for supporting this, to give this a room to happen in a bigger circle. Thanks a lot. It's much more powerful when we work in that together. And I now ask Archangel Michael for last time to clear and open our circle that we built for this. And still, until the healing is complete, this energy circle will stay, but we just open between us the spaces again and cut and clear any cords they may have put up. And Archangel Raphael is bringing some final healing to each one of us. Connect us back to earth and sky. Clear all the chakras again once more. Balance our polarities. Bring all the soul parts back as it is in our highest good and clear them. And also bring all the souls there where they belong to. They were touched in our sessions. Bring all the parts from other lives back where they belong to. Bring all the parts from everyone who participated back to themselves now. We bow for the Holy Middle and everyone who took part in ourselves and everything else. Come fully back to yourself. So I say thanks one last time. Thanks a lot really for being here with me in that, participating for us all in that. And it was really a pleasure for me to guide that with all this help around us through this. And I'm very happy and curious what will come out of this. So thanks a lot. And let me know what is happening in your life and how you felt about that. And yeah, if you want to contact me, just contact me. I'm very happy to get in contact with you. Okay, take care. If you have any questions, it's the same. Just contact me and ask, okay? And I will answer in my best capacities. Okay. Stay safe. Lots of love. See you next time. Bye.